2. Oh my gosh. I was halfway done recording this and it cuts off. I just hate it. Absolutely hate it. Oh my gosh. If this ever becomes an actual thing where I'm doing this part-time, full-time, whatever, I need to get a better computer. Anyway, return to Mario Kart. I've had a lot of schoolwork, so... And I'm not being Waluigi. But, like, a lot of Mario Party players, it's like, Waluigi was that one character that I just, like, oh, he's there. But now every Mario Party player out of 2 that I've seen has to play Waluigi. Like, if I ever play Mario Party, hint hint wink wink, I'm playing Waluigi. Like, either that or Luigi. So. Anyway, this is Arcade's Cup. And I'm Bowser Jr. for some reason. Gosh, I have no idea how long out this has been sitting. How long it goes. At least I'm a little bit more familiar with them. With the video, because I went through... Actually, I wasn't halfway done. I was over halfway done. Because I finished the second course, and I was up to the third. Like, I think I was one lap into the third one, but... Honestly, also, this was my old main, Bowser Jr. and Dolphin Dasher. Actually, I mean, it would kind of switch out. Like, I was everyone. But, yeah, hindsight, probably should have gone Sneakster. But, at this point, I'm just not really carrying it. I'm just kind of playing for fun. So, I mean, it's Mario Kart. I mean, I can be competitive if I'm playing with Chaos, Brambles, and Arcade, and sometimes Phoebus. But, like, it's just me, CPUs, and Arcade. Might as well just have some fun. Either way, actually, might as well have some fun. But, actually, I think I might live record Mario Kart now. I've got a couple more... I've got Brambles and Chaos's favorite tracks left. But after that, I actually might live record commentary, just because it is so hilarious getting us together. I mean, we're not fighting like New Super Mario Bros., which I'm not quite sure if we're up to that. Well, if we're doing the episode that I just edited, whatever, yeah, we fight in that episode. At least if I'm posting both. If I'm posting on 2 episodes, or, well, the day that this is out. This is, Thursday. This is most likely going to get put up Saturday. Let's hope I kind of get back into the swing of things. Actually, the main reason I'm doing a lot more, I'm actually recording in the first place is because Monday, we got 2 subscribers. So, those of you guys who know BG Bootcamp, I'm not even going to do it. It's always sad when someone else does it, the sub-hype, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But sub-hype, yeah. Real, full of hype. Yep. Yep. Sub-hype. It's a thing. Okay, next course, Toad's Factory. This is, I was talking about this in my other recording, but, like, this could have made my list. It's a good course. A little shorter than I remember, but it seems like it's shorter watching it than playing it. Because playing it, you can split it up into several parts, and basically it seems long. But it's really not that long. It's a medium-sized course and stuff. But this could have made my favorites if it weren't for just kind of aggravating moments of CPUism. Like, every time you play, like, 150cc, like, the CPU, I mean, you're doing great, Like, you could be doing great, and then they throw out a blue shell, and then a red shell, and then another red shell, and then you somehow run into a banana in depression, or something like that. Just, like, stuff like that. And you get, like, a green shell, which will work on the red shell, but the blue shell hit you, so you had to drop the green shell, therefore leaving you wide open and stuff. So, that always seems to happen on the last track of the course. So, but yeah, mainly because I just kind of talked through the first lap and half of the second lap. Yeah, this is kind of a shorter course. But, I mean, if you look at it, it is mostly straight. Except for that one, you know, ridiculous turn. I mean, that's not really an insult. That was just, like, it is a pretty ridiculous turn. So, I mean, it's mostly straight, you know. This place you just fly right by if you know what you're doing. And you get that, and if you get it set up at the right timing. This one takes a little bit longer, but I mean, it's pretty quick. And this next part is probably the longest quarter of the course, and that is because you have to turn, which, I mean, if you're doing it right, it doesn't take too long. Then you have to turn again, then you have this wide open space. Also, the music changes there. I don't know if I mentioned this in my initial playthrough of Mushroom Cup, but I find that weird. Oh, and that quarter goes by pretty quickly. Just because, well, it depends. If you're a good player, you'll go on the speed boost. If you're an amateur player, you sometimes go on the speed boost. If you're new to the game, you go through the mud. So, the mud takes a while. Would I be a jerk if I beat Arcade in his own course? That's a possibility, but I'm not going to throw it. I really don't throw anything unless it's to Chaos, and that's just, no offense Chaos, but that's a little bit out of pity. Just because I want to build that gamer's self-esteem, even though she really knows she's going to lose and stuff. But, you know, Chaos, you do pretty good sometimes. You actually, I think, have legitimately beat me. And something other than we play. I mean, I was talking about Mario Kart. Actually, she beat, we used to all play Melee together on the days when we didn't know what wave dashing was, and we were okay with that. Actually, those two, Rambles and Chaos, still don't know what wave dashing is. And I'm okay with that. Because if we ever play Melee, I can mop the floor with them. And by we, I mean Rambles, because Chaos... Anyway, so, yeah, Chaos would win a couple times, actually, so, you know. And I was still a pretty good Melee player, if I do say so myself. Even though we did 2 minutes, and it would half the time end up in sudden death. Ah, good sudden death moments. Speaking of death and sudden... Well, that wasn't really sudden death, that was more of just the inevitable. Actually, I'm not quite sure. I think if you just are not trying to get back on the course and you drive, like, forward, you might actually be able to get out of there. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I should test that. But for what reason? I mean, I'm hardly on this. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm hardly ever on this course, because this is like a group favorite. At least, I think this made it to Bramble's favorites too, because I know he almost straight up copied mine in arcades. So, because it had Bowser Castle, which, I mean, it actually I kind of developed a liking to it because of him, because when Wi-Fi was still a thing, because, you know, you kids who play Mario Kart 8 all day on Wi-Fi, Mario Kart Wii had Wi-Fi, believe it or not. So, when that was a thing, he'd always pick, like... I remember one time he always picked Bowser Castle, and it was almost setting up his own funeral, because I beat him a lot on that course, and I just kind of started liking it, so... good memories and stuff like that of when Wi-Fi was a thing. Now Wi-Fi isn't a thing, and we miss it dearly. Moment of silence for Wi-Fi. Maybe it deserved another 2 seconds, but I've got commentary to run. There's its 2 seconds. I gave it to him. I felt generous. Okay, what's next on the agenda to talk about? King Boo's coming, or Bowser Jr.'s coming. King Boo, which he just like stopped there. If I weren't recording commentary, I'd rewind to see what happened. Bowser Jr., this is why I never play as you. You've got some sort of mummy curse on you. Why I decided to say mummy curse and not, you know, some sort of other curse, I have no idea. It's neck and neck. The ironic part is that Bowser Jr. does have is that King Boo doesn't have one. And by one, I mean a neck. But wait, does Bowser Jr. have a crown? I can't tell. Moonview Highway. This really should have gone on my favorites. This, like, I think, did I ever put Dry Ruins? If not, I'm almost for sure Chaos. That was one of Chaos's. Yeah, because we had a debate over whether I should lap her or not, and she wanted me to lap her, and I lapped her. Actually, no, I don't think I ever ended up fully lapping her, because it was just kind of like one of those lapping her, and then unlapping her, and then you guys will see it. I'm spoiling it, a bunch of it, but we had fun. Almost as fun as running into a bomb and then getting run over by a truck. Oh, that you know, joyous memories are made of blowing yourself up and then getting run over by a truck. That needs to be like a DirecTV commercial, you know. Except it would be, you know, if you play Mario Kart Wii, you play Moonview Highway. That's hard to say sometimes. If you play Moonview Highway, you have the strange urge to blow something up. When you have the strange urge to blow something up, you run into a bomb. And when you run into a bomb, you blow yourself up and get run over by a truck. Absolutely blow yourself up and get run over by a truck. Happy Gaming Inc. Parodying commercials since about a minute ago. Anyway, I'm in 8th. Arcade's in 1st. Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. And Daisy apparently wants to drive where I'm driving, so she officially turns Mario Kart into Mario Bumper Kart. Okay, it's Bumper Cars, but there's also Bumper Balls, which is in Mario Party. Sorry, I've been watching a little bit more Mario Party than usual. YouTuber has a stream up now. Which kind of oversteps his boundaries. Like, he's a YouTuber, but now he's a streamer. And not like the party kind either. He's like the gaming kind of streamer. Which might be overstepping his bounds, as I said earlier. Questions I'm going to have to ponder in the next episode of Happy Ponder's Life Questions. Fine, text needs to go on the bottom. Fine, Happy Ponder's Life Questions is not an actual show, and please do not expect it to actually be a show, because we try and keep things happy and not depressing. Because life questions can sometimes be depressing. Absolutely. Soul-crushingly depressing. Almost as depressing as getting run over by a car. But I did it for the team. And for the lols. Times like this where I question my life decisions saying the word lol. Okay, kids, never use the word lol. You'll get 3rd place in Mario Kart. Don't get 3rd place in Mario Kart. Don't use the word lol. Like, comment, subscribe. 5 likes. What? I really don't care actually how many likes this gets. We have 2 subscribers. Bye!